Assalamualaikum everyone, this is me Bayman AI and welcome back to my channel. So today we have a very special guest with us, Sir Rehmat Empowerment Wala. Hello sir, how are you?
Hi Laiba, I'm good. Alhamdulillah, everything's fine. Thank you so much for this honor to invite me and give me the chance to speak out. Thank you so much.
Thank you sir. So sir, could you please introduce yourself and tell us a little about your role at Rehan School?
Sure, Laiba. My name is Sayyid Rehmat Alisha. After joining Rehan School, Empowerment Wala was attached with my name. As you know, whenever we attach with Rehan School and we get under Rehan Alawala's mentorship, so he gives us a mission which we have to work on. We have to build our capacity, and uh, we have to solve that problem and create a positive impact on at least 1 million people's lives. So my mission is my empowerment wala, which is to first empower myself and then to work on the empowerment of at least 1 million people person with disabilities. I'm 37 years old. I'm from Karachi, Pakistan. I have high school degree. My hobbies are socializing, connecting with people, telling them my stories, listening to their stories also. I like cricket as sports, of course, only watching. I've been with Rehan School Online Academy for the last 3 years, and I've been a lead facilitator in the night shift class of Rehan School Online Academy. This class is being conducted in English language, and our students are from Gulf countries like you. We have students from Europe. We have students from United States. We have students from Canada. So that is how this class is doing so wonderful. And lastly, I would tell about myself that I am a person with disability. I cannot walk on my feet. I use wheelchair. But still, Alhamdulillah, I have enjoyed my life to the fullest, and I'm looking forward to my future also the same.
May Allah give you more health, sir. So, what made you interested in becoming a part of Rehan School?
Um, there are lots of years I have wasted in my life, like my golden period, I would say. I wasted doing nothing, just playing PUBG and watching YouTube and surfing the internet. In 2023, when I received a call from Mr. Rehan Alawala, and he invited me to do something productive under his mentorship. So I thought, why not go and do something productive? Let's stop wasting my time. So I switched my mind off at that moment, and I decided that whatever Mr. Rehan Alawala would say, I would follow. Whatever he would say, I'll do it. So in 2023, he asked me to give interviews to people connected with Rehan School, the students, the facilitators. So I started giving interviews. Then he asked me to conduct the interviews. I started conducting interviews. Then he asked me to teach how to do these interviews to newer ones, to other people. I started teaching. And then in March 2024, he offered me to join Rehan School as a permanent member. So that was a dream come true for me, the dream which I had never seen. I straight away said yes, and I joined Rehan School at that time. So it was the only motivation was that I have to do something productive in my life. I have to prove myself that I'm not any useless creature. I have a use. I can be benefit for myself and for my family and for the people around. So that was a big motivation for me to join Rehan School.
Okay. What is the most memorable experience you had while working at Rehan School?
Every time when I receive respect from my students like you, that is an honorable and memorable moment. Every time I receive my salary at the start of every month, that is a memorable and enjoyable moment for me. Um, so every time when I see my students progress, that is a memorable moment for me. So yeah, there are many memorable moments. One was when Rehan Alawala Sahab announced me as the head of interviews department for Rehan School. That was also a very memorable moment for me. So yeah, I've been enjoying my days here at Rehan School. Like every day is a memory, every day is honor, every day is full of respect.
Nice, sir. What change you notice in students after they became part of Rehan School?
I think the best thing I have noticed, or I notice in my students, they start gelling each other and they start contributing into the class very soon, very early. Like in their very first week or second week, they feel like they have been part of our class for a long time. So we have that wonderful environment in our class that everybody comes and everybody gels so quickly. So when I see that confidence in my students, so they can debate on anything, they can tease each other, they can support each other, they can laugh with everyone else. So that is one thing I really noticed in my students, that they get very early, if we compare to other classes or the schooling system, the confidence and the expressing themselves ability. I think that is one thing I notice in my students, that they got very early in my class.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so uh, how important do you think AI is for students today?
So every technology is important to adopt and learn and to use, because technology comes for human beings to make their lives easier, to make their work easier. So we have to adopt every technology. We have to learn and use every technology in our lives, but of course in ethical way, in a positive way. We should not misuse any technology. We should not use any technology to harm anyone, or to snatch the rights from anyone. So yeah, similar with AI also, the artificial intelligence. It's very important for our students these days to learn this, because it is the future. Whatever we are going to do in the next few years, it will be around AI. I think whatever we are doing right now is around artificial intelligence. So in a 1 or 2 years, you you maybe witness that everything is around AI. So for students, they need to learn how to use AI effectively. They need to learn how to incorporate the AI in their studies, in their learning, in their daily routine, how they can learn faster using AI, how they can solve big problems in lesser time using AI. So these things are very important to learn by our students, especially the students like you, who are very young and who have energy and who have future to see.
Thank you, sir. Uh, what is one AI project or activity at Rehan School that you particularly enjoy?
One activity, pointing out one activity would be a bit difficult, Laiba, because I enjoy each and everything in Rehan School. But I would say doing podcasting is the best thing, which I really enjoy. I have done 250 plus podcasts with people all around the world. So I always enjoy doing podcast. I always enjoy being in podcast as a guest right now, which I am, like I am, and express myself, express the ideas, share the ideas. So this is the best task, I believe, from Rehan's in the Rehan School curriculum, because you get to learn so much in this podcast exercise. If you are a good podcaster and you know how to ask good questions, so you can learn a whole book in the 30 minutes podcasting session. You can learn from a person's whole 50 years of life in just 30 minutes of podcast. All you need is to learn how to ask good questions. So yeah, if you ask me one thing, the podcasting activity is the best thing, I believe, in enhancement curriculum.
Sir, I also like to take people's interview like you and others people. Okay, the next question is, what advice would you give to students who are just beginning to explore AI?
I would advise them to use them daily, use the AI tools daily, use different AI tools to get to know which suits you better. All are good. ChatGPT is good for some things. Gemini is good for other things. Claude is good for other things. So you should explore every AI tool and find out what best for you for which things, and start learning, experiment. Do not afraid of doing experiments. Do not afraid of doing experiments. Do experiments. See which prompt gives you what answers, which prompt give you what results. So, or if you explore more and more, I would say explore at least 1 or 2 hours daily different AI tools and see which prompt give you what results. So this learning and experimenting and exploring will help you reach to some certain levels of using AI. So explore, experiment, spend some good time using these AI tools. Tell these AI tools your problem, what you are facing, so it will give you wonderful solutions.
Okay, sir. Sir, I have one to your personal life journey questions. What have been one of the biggest lessons you learned from the challenges you faced?
Um, I think if you are in a problem, if you are in a difficult situation, just be strong. Uh, you know, uh, this will pass. The time will pass. If it is a bad time for you, inshallah there's a good time also coming ahead. So just be strong, be patient. Thanks to Allah for everything, and just wait for the good time also, but wait with patience and grace, and with optimistic mindset. If you are not optimistic, you will make a miserable situation worse for you. So what helps you in your difficult times is being optimistic, having good hope, having high hopes, having this thought that yes, Allah is there for me, and He will help me in this difficult time, and this difficult time will pass, inshallah. So I think um, having patience, be strong in difficult times. I think that is the lesson I have learned, and I always tell others to do the same.
Okay, sir. What do you think disability? Sorry. What is what does true inclusion mean to you?
So the inclusion means that you include all the segment of the society in everyday life. Like inclusion means your education system is also open to the people with disabilities or the person with disabilities. Your schools are sensitive and easily accessible for the person with disabilities. Your shopping malls, your bus stops, your public transport, everything should be easily accessible for the person with disabilities, so they won't have any problem accessing these basic necessities of daily life. That is what inclusion means. And I believe, I'm living in Karachi. I believe when I was growing up, there was no sense of inclusion, no sense of sensitivity towards person with disabilities. People don't think like didn't think like they also needed these basic facilities for living their lives. Like there was no special schools around me for people with disabilities. The school I went, there were floors. Uh, uh, so no no special classes for person with disabilities. um, no special vans, no special transport for person with disabilities. So this is what inclusion is asking from the government, from the people, from the organizations, to be sensitive towards people with disabilities, and make them feel that they are also part of this society. They're also an important segment of the society. So this is what inclusion is, that you create ease for people with disabilities.
Thank you, sir, for telling about inclusion. So, what can young people to do make their communities more inclusive?
I think we should start teaching them in their early ages about person with disabilities, about how to be uh, more sensitive towards them, how to treat them. Because as person with disabilities, we always need a helping hand in every corner of our lives. We cannot go outside without help. We cannot, uh, be transferred in a vehicle without any help. We cannot go from point A to B without any help. For me, I cannot wash my clothes. I cannot, bring something which is on the top shelf. So I cannot serve food for myself. So these things, as a person with disability, you need a helping hand every step of your life, every corner of your life, every time of your life. So to sensitize young people, young kids, coming generation of our society, we need to sensitize them. We need to educate them. And we need to realize them that this is also an important part of our society, and we need to help them whenever they are in need. So I think that is how we can help our younger generation to learn these aspects.
Okay, sir. What kind of impact do you hope to make through your work?
um, I want that if a person with disability watches me on screen, they see that how am I doing and how they cannot do that. Why they cannot do that? If I'm doing it, why they cannot do that? I want to be the inspiration for millions of persons with disabilities who are, who have given up and who think like they are useless in their lives. They don't have any productivity in their life. They are not useful. They are not beneficial for themselves or for anyone else. So I want myself to be the inspiration, to be the motivation for all of people with disabilities. I want them to, get inspired by me and do something productive in their lives also. That is what I want in my life.
Okay, sir. What are some goals you have for the future?
As I've told you, that empowerment wala title is with me. So my mission is simple. I have to work on my empowerment first, build the capacity, and when I'm capable enough to help others also, so then my long-term mission will be that I have to work on the empowerment of at least 1 million people person with disabilities and create a positive impact in their lives somehow. So that is my mission and my goal.
Okay, sir. Is there a project you would love to work on someday?
I would love to, work in some kind of project which is specially designed for person with disabilities, any project under Rehan School, Rehan Foundation umbrella, that can be specific for the person with disabilities, and in that, in that venture, we help them, we educate them, we give them what they need in order to get an important and beneficial part of the society.
Okay, sir. What is one change you would love to see in society?
I would love to see our society getting more sensitized toward people with disabilities. I would love to see more schools, specially designed for person with disabilities. I'm not saying that there should be, specific schools. I'm saying that every school should accommodate person with disabilities. If there is no mental disability, of course, mental disability is something different. Then you have some extra care. But with the people who are good with all their senses, but they cannot walk, or they have a little difficulty in writing, or just the hand disability or the leg disability. So these kind of disabilities which can easily be accommodated. So I want the society to create some special measures for people with disabilities to make their lives easier, and make them feel like they're also a part of the society.
What advice would you give to student who wants to make a positive difference in the world?
Positive difference in the world. Okay, so I would give advice to especially the young ones, because young students have so much energy in them. They do not get tired. They learn easily, very quickly. So this is the age where you have to decide where what your future would look like. You focus on a skill, one or two skills. You build your career around it, you build your skills, your expertise around it, and then become a master of those one or two skills. And when you have done it, then you build your career upon it. Invest your 4 or 5 best years of your energy, your focus, your determination, and then when you are 22, 23, 25, you will have so much in your life, in terms of money, house, car, career, everything you will have in your early 20s. Then when you will, whatever the years remaining for you, 35, 45, 55, whatever your remaining years are, you will be living like a king of the world. So just I want all young students to focus on their learning, focus on their careers. Get focused on one or two things. Do not like indulge in everything. It will disperse your focus. So focus on one or two things. Build your capacity. Build your experience and expertise around, and then make career out of it. You will be a millionaire in your early 20s, inshallah.
Inshallah, sir. Okay. I have one, two, and three questions. Okay. If you uh, if you could give one message to a young person facing a difficult challenge right now, what would you tell them?
I would tell them, सबसे पहले तो आपने घबराना नहीं. then I would tell them that be positive and share what problem you're facing. Like share with others, share with your loved ones. See what people can give you the advice. Listen to the people. Act upon some advices, and you will get out of that problem. Just share with some loved ones. Be patient, be positive, and I'm pretty sure that the silver lining would be there.
Okay, sir. Finally, if people remember only one thing from your story and this interview, what would you want that one thing to be?
That I am a positive mindset person. I always think positive, and I like to be happy, and I like to make people happy around me.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir, Amir, for sharing your inspiring journey, experience, and valuable thoughts with us. Your positive attitude and messages of inclusion truly inspired me. It was a pleasure interviewing you. I hope everyone watching learned something meaningful from your story. Thank you for watching and see you in next
Thank you,
video.
Laiba,
Thank you,
for
Laiba,
having
for
me.
having. Okay, bye bye, sir.